A night before the much-awaited inauguration day, U.S. President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris took part in an evening ceremony at the reflecting pool near the Lincoln Memorial to honor the 400,000 American lives lost to COVID-19. Let's listen in to what Joe Biden had to say.
To heal, we must remember. It's hard sometimes to remember, but that's how we heal. It's important to do that as a nation. That's why we're here today. Between sundown and dusk, let us shine the lights in the darkness along the sacred pool of reflection. Remember all whom we lost.
Just hours before she would be sworn in as the Vice President of America, Kamala Harris stressed on the need to be united and called on Americans to stand together. While delivering the brief remark, she also introduced Lori Key, a Detroit nurse who has served COVID-19 patients and who sang the hymn Amazing Grace at the ceremony.
And for many months, we have grieved by ourselves. Tonight, we grieve and begin healing together. Though we may be physically separated, we, the American people, are united in spirit. And my abiding hope, my abiding prayer, is that we emerge from this ordeal with a new wisdom.
Joe Biden thanked the country's medics and also echoed the call for unity along with Kamala Harris. The event was the first such memorial ceremony from the federal government, acknowledging the staggering death toll from the pandemic. President-elect Joe Biden's appearance at the Lincoln Memorial came a day before he is set to be inaugurated at the U.S. Capitol. Inaugural ceremony organizers finished installing some 200,000 U.S. state and territorial flags on the National Mall, a display to represent the American people who could not come to the inauguration, which is restricted under tight security and COVID restrictions. It's also a reminder of all the challenges that the president-elect faces as he looks to steer the nation through the pandemic, with infections and death rate still soaring. WION correspondent Susan Teherani took stock of the inauguration preparations in Washington, D.C. Take a look.
On the eve of Inauguration Day, more than 25,000 U.S. National Guard troops have been deployed to the nation's capital. An air of anxiety hovers over Washington, D.C. and other state capitals across the country. In less than 24 hours, President-elect Joe Biden will be sworn into office at the Capitol building behind me. While there has been no credible threat reported, security continues to be on high alert. These are the sights and sounds of Washington, D.C. on the eve of Inauguration Day 2021.
Thank you so much. Good night.
We just passed the security checkpoint and we're told to take this detour. Security officials say these measures are first and foremost to ensure there is a peaceful transfer of power, a central tenet of American democracy. Susan Teherani from Washington, D.C. for WION. World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.